Every year, as autumn draws to a close, a spectacular event unfolds beneath the waves. Thousands of bass gather together before they migrate offshore for the winter months. I call it bass heaven. Conditions are everything. The tide, swell and visibility are critical to catching the event at its best.
Today we're out diving on a pinnacle. There's actually 3 pinnacles. As you can see, the weather is quite nice. The swell is low, the wind is low, so we're able to anchor the boat. And we're just going to swim and look at these 3 pinnacles and see if the fish are there. If the fish are there, they'll be there.
The visibility turns out to be excellent. The water feels crisp and cool. There's still so much life in the water. objective is to take one fish from the school, using the most selective and humane method. The fish will barely notice anything has happened if I get it right.
So we just had another spectacular dive on the pinnacles. It did take me about an hour to find the fish, quite a bit of trial and error of swimming around and scouting, but eventually found the fish sheltering out of a tide at the base of the pinnacle. And yeah, I was able to glide down away from the fish and then cruise towards them really slowly over the kelp. Without spooking them, I was able to get right up to a good table fish, put a spear straight through it.
The first part of my dive is used to make the fish comfortable with my presence. Once they see no threat, and I just have their curiosity, I begin the hunt. I want the fish as calm as possible, so I can select a fish of good size and make a clean kill. I'm so pleased that my buddy Hayden takes just as much care of his approach and shot placement. The fish barely even notice anything's happened.
I think this was a PB for me. So yeah, it was. I kind of took your advice that you'd given me earlier. So I saw it was a school of bass, and then I dove down away from them as quiet as I could, nice and stealth, and then just came up sort of behind it, and then just sat there and wait and sort of brought their confidence a little bit, and then they came in and this one presented itself for the shot. So absolutely delighted. So that was a PB for me for my bass. I couldn't be happier.
How did you get onto those flats?
Yeah, not as well as Hayden, but I got a nice bass and got some teeth for tonight.
Let's see it. Beauty.
Yeah, very happy.
Very happy.
That'll be enough for dinner.
Certainly will.
Yeah.
Home time, I reckon.
Yeah.
Spectacular day, couldn't ask for more. Just in time for the end of bass season actually. This is going to be a long time before we're allowed to take these fish again, and it's just lovely to get out there and enjoy some bass spearfishing in a sustainable and responsible manner.
Thank you so much for joining me in Bass Heaven, everyone. Just looking back at the footage, it kind of was insane, the numbers of fish there. And I'm so pleased I could share it with you and also just select a fish, you know, quietly without disturbing the school too much. Hayden did a fantastic job, so did Flats. Thank you to both of them for coming along. And just before I finish this video, I've received a few questions about what spear gun I'm currently using. So this is the Cressy Cherokee Fast, and this is a new gun that's landed at the Spearfishing store. The reason I'm so excited about it is it has 3 features I absolutely love. So first of all, it does come fitted standard with a reel, which suits my diving style perfectly. There's the option, you know, to go for the gun without the reel if you want to. It also has the open muzzle, so the spear doesn't go through a loop at the end. And this is just a really neat setup, and also helps aiming. You can look along the top of the shaft when aiming, and it's just really neat. It doesn't obscure, the closed muzzle obscures your vision a bit, I find, when sort of lining up on a fish, so that's beautiful. And it's also a rail gun, so the shaft sits in a groove on top of the barrel the whole way along. It's supported all the way along, helps it be really accurate. I've used this gun now for 3 trips already, so you'll see those videos unfold soon. And its accuracy is absolutely incredible. So really excited to be sharing those videos with you soon. But yes, the weather is starting to deteriorate here in the UK. Bass season also ends 30th of November, so we'll be targeting different species in more challenging conditions, but please do stay tuned on the channel. Join me on future adventures, and thank you so much for doing so. I'll see you at the next video. Cheers.